Woo woo woo.
Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body crazy, curvy, wavy, big titties, little waist. Body crazy, big titties. Whatever.
Y'all get it.
Y'all get what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah, obviously we're talking about Selma Hayak on the cover of Sports Illustrated.
Yes, looking just fabulous.
Girl.
58?
Yeah.
Yeah, looking great.
Amazing. She's always been beautiful.
Yes, she really has.
Always. I remember seeing like a TikTok with her, and she said her mother told her not to wash her face in the morning because it gives off natural oils that your body needs. So if you wash your face at night and go to bed with a clean face at night, then all you need to do is like rub in your body's natural oils and do sunscreen and blah 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 blah.
That makes sense. Yes.
And yeah, I can get on board with that.
Yeah. Me and Leslie are advocate night cleaners.
Yeah.
If you have to take a bath in the morning, that's fine too, because sometimes you just I do too.
Yeah.
But
at least wash your face at night.
Yes.
Take off your makeup and wash your face.
I feel like even if you don't wear makeup, because there's still stuff on
the day is on you.
Yeah.
I mean, imagine like when I was a Mary Kay lady, they told you to imagine your face as a car windshield. Like, you know, you don't put makeup on it, but by the end of the day, like there's bugs and rain and, you know, like there's all kinds of environment on it.
There is.
And that gets on your face too.
Yeah, so wash your face. Rinse off at night, guys. Especially with all this, our environment is terrible.
Yeah.
So take your, Yeah.
I mean, Selma Hayek's on to something.
I mean, she's looking good. Girl, you looking good. Girl, you looking good. Yes. And there were some other people on there, right?
Lauren Chan.
Yes.
She is a Canadian influencer, plus size.
Plus size model, like, so that means she's like a size 8.
Right.
6. Maybe even 6.
But she looks gorgeous too.
Yeah.
Who's the gymnast? Jordan Chiles.
Jordan Chiles. That was the only other person that I recognized by name. And then there was another gymnast, but she was an artistic gymnast. Yeah. The artistic gymnast, I'm sorry, but it's funny because it always reminds me of remember the little ribbon thing we used to have? Mama, look. So some person was just really good at that, and they were like, let's make it an Olympic game.
That is artistic AF.
A little rhythm. What was that called?
A rhythm.
It was just a rhythm.
I was
rhythm
dancer. Will Ferrell and Old School.
Yes. Or get in shape. Get in shape, girl. You got the feeling.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Oh my gosh, memory unlocked.
Girl, you know my ass was. Oh, I gotta get in shape. Since day one, I don't know what the hell's wrong with me.
I'm glad that Sports Illustrated is like broadening their horizons.
Leslie and I were just talking about like back in the day, and it was just then like Kate Moss, and we were like, so you're telling me that women look best when they're shaped like men, like boys?
So I'm developing my curves and they're bad.
Right. You're like, I'm sorry.
How do I make this stop?
Yeah. Like,
oh, you can't.
Yeah. That's crazy that was. And then like, why would you even want to be a designer that my clothes only fit if you're a size 0? And you're like, well, fine. I didn't want to wear your stupid clothes anyway.
Yeah. Everybody wears clothes.
You're missing out on a great market.
For real. I saw an interesting visual the other day, and it was the difference between XXL and 1X, because I've never known the difference like plus size wise, even though plus size models are not that type. But she put on a skirt, and a double XL is just a larger version of the skirt made, you know, small to large, and usually it like kind of cuts up in the back a little bit, because plus size girls have bigger booties. But plus size stuff, it makes it a little bit longer in the back to compensate. Yes. And I thought that was interesting because I never knew the difference.
I can't wear petite stuff, even though I'm technically a petite, like I think it's like 5'4" and under. But petite stuff do not be fitting me right. And I think maybe that's probably it, because they probably be like, you should have a small butt and small thighs. And I'm like, I don't.
What's that supposed to mean?
Yes, like I am petite, but not that petite.
I don't think that's the same thing.
Yes, right?
Does my height have anything to do?
Because sometimes I do wish I'll be like, I just learned a long time ago, like, no, petite ain't for me. They mean like really small.
Yeah.
Skinny women. I'm just 5'3". That's the only difference.
I'm normal sized everywhere else.
Right, yeah. Just didn't grow up as much. But yes, that's going to be fun. It's already out, that Sports Illustrated.
I think it just released.
Well, go check it out because those girls are looking
good.
And they're representative different. I'm just so happy. Ages.
Yes.
I'm happy. It's nice to see that now because like you said, we didn't have that. Back in my day, we didn't have no representation.
Mm-mm.
You just had to look at them girls and be like, that ain't you.
That's not me.
That's not you, girl.
Cry myself to sleep at night, I guess. I can't do anything else.
Let me do this ab workout that they told
me
to do.
Get my Billy Blanks tape out and right. Snack well.
Maybe I can get close to it.
Have a Slim Fast for dinner and Special K for breakfast. And like, how is Special K? Their whole marketing thing is just eat Special K twice a day. And then a regular size dinner, and Special K will do all the work. You're having cereal twice a day,
right?
And one serving of cereal. That's not even a regular amount. One serving of cereal is not enough.
I do like Special K, the one with the strawberries.
That one is pretty good,
and the vanilla almond.
Okay, well, I didn't say it wasn't good. I'm saying it's not a fucking diet.
But yeah, I'm not gonna eat it twice a day. I haven't eaten cereal in so long. I've pretty much excluded it.
Yeah, we don't have a lot of cereal.
It's just not necessary.
Not really a lot to it.
Yeah, it's not really good for you.
So, but I wanted to just say also that this is our first episode of season 3. You guys.
It was just Mother's Day, so hopefully all the mothers enjoyed their Mother's Day.
Oh yeah, I do hope. I had a great Mother's Day. How was yours?
I almost did too. My son made me cookies.
I saw that.
Yes, we had a nice time, and we the kids spent the night at my parents' the night before, and then when we came home, it was nice. We were just happy to be together.
Aww.
Just the 3 of us.
Lovely. Yeah, we I did stuff with Gibby on Saturday, and then I didn't do nothing on Sunday, and it was great. Yeah, it was very nice.
Right.
Nice.
Good.
Yeah, 3 seasons.
3 seasons.
I'm excited. We're gonna get a new logo soon. Our goal was to have one by today, but
yeah. If y'all know any dang on graphic artists, it's been hard.
We got a girl.
Oh, we do?
Yeah.
Oh, you asked her?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought she never answered back or something.
No, she did. She said she was.
Oh, she's working on it.
Well, we gotta give her some money, girl.
Oh, girl, I didn't know. I thought we were still looking. That's why I was like, oh, how much did she charge?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. I thought you were sitting on the information, girl, it's a little expensive. So I was like, oh,
no.
Oh, okay.
We just gotta continue.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Gotcha. She's waiting on us.
Okay. Making sure.
Well, we kind of don't really have a main topic today. We're just gonna say some
little hot topics that are been on the internet.
Yep. What you got, girl?
So, okay, have you heard that gingers are black?
I did.
Quite interesting. And it's funny because it makes sense.
It checks out.
It does. Because first of all, I don't know why gingers are so ostracized from the white community. That's sad that they get bullied.
It did. Yeah. I'm not a natural ginger by any means, but
it's crazy. But I think a nice looking ginger, that's a good looking person. I always thought that. There's some dudes out there that they're gingers and you're just like, hey.
I'm not mad at a ginger.
Right, but
I do like the TikToks. I saw it was one guy and he's like, I'd like to submit my my admission into the barbecue cookout. These are my spices. This is what I cook with. And he was like, please take me into consideration to bring a dish.
But it makes sense because they're usually more Irish, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think Irish people were pretty persecuted as well.
They identify.
Yes.
And they still are. There's Ginger Day and it's a whole thing.
It is, yeah. Oh. I'm like,
well, I'm glad the black community.
I'm glad we were like, come on.
Yeah.
I was gonna look up this ginger track star that I'll never forget. He's my favorite ginger. Oh, and Cole Hauser, whom I always loved, he's more. Sometimes they like end up being brown, like a strawberry blonde or a brunette.
Yeah.
But Cole Hauser was at one point a ginger.
Yeah, definitely.
And I always
Prince Harry.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
He is super cute.
He is really cute. Did you see they went to the Beyonce concert?
I did.
I was like, hey. I'm like ready for. I feel like she's been in damn LA forever. I'm like, girl, is you coming out of LA?
Rumi's already improved. She's already stepping up.
Rumi, girl, that video it cracked me up because she turned around looking blue like, see, I can do it. She reminds me of my cousin Donnie.
Very demure.
Yes, Donnie Nicole. You remind me. Rumi reminds me of you. The one that's on the video singing to my grandmother, that's Donnie. She when I see her, I'll be like, ooh, that's Donnie Nicole.
And that's hilarious.
Right? She's just happy to be there.
Girl, I watched that video so many times. Her slapping her feet.
She is a nut bucket. I'm looking. I just put ginger track star and all like these random people. I'm like, not just like high school. It was like mid Olympic. But yeah, so gingers are the new black, and it's quite hilarious.
Orange is the new black.
Olympic ginger track star. Let's see. Not him. His hair is really red. Oh, they got Sha'Carri in here. She is not a ginger. She just happened to have orange hair that day. Okay, well, I don't know. Maybe one day I'll find him. I think Randy knows who I'm talking about because I feel like we talked about him at one point too. Like, did you see that? I don't think he was from the United States, and I don't think it was this Olympics. It was who was before this one?
The one before.
Okay, Bangkok? No, Shanghai. Someplace.
I don't remember.
Okay. Anyway, what you talking about?
Honey Boo Boo has a new Lifetime documentary coming out. It looks really good. It's basically talking about like her side of growing up in the spotlight. And I watched an interview with her, and like it's her story, but there's actors playing them.
Oh, okay.
And she was like, she goes by Alana now. And she said, I don't know where Honey Boo Boo came from. She was like, one day I said, da 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 da, Honey Boo Boo child, and it stuck.
That was it.
And she was like, talking about her mom, and like when she realized her mom was like in addiction, and then how she spent her money, and how everything changed when like her dad left, and it looks very interesting.
Did you watch Honey Boo Boo?
I watched all of them.
Really?
I'm so fascinated by that whole family.
I never watched one thing of it.
I remember seeing her on Toddlers and Tiaras because I watched that. And then I remember when she came out with, they had Here Comes Honey Boo Boo, and Mama June took all the money.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
there was nothing left. And then
Mama June,
girl, be better,
right?
And then there's the Mama June from Hot to Not came back, and so that was Mama June's money, I guess. And then they did Masked Singer, but she took her money.
Are they like reconciled? Did she talk to her mom?
She says that after their oldest sister Anna died from cancer, that the family has gotten a lot closer. But Alana is in college now to be a nurse, and she wants to be the first in her family to graduate from college, and so she's more focused on that. But she said that like Pumpkin and the kids and everybody are a lot closer since Anna died.
Good.
And Pumpkin and Josh divorced, and they're both dating new people. Oh, they had like 4 kids under the age of 5.
Jeez.
Like they had maybe not. I think their oldest one was maybe 5, and then they had another kid, and then they had twins immediately, or twins, and then another kid. It was a lot.
Didn't like something happen with like the mom and the boyfriend, or sexual abuse or something like that?
Yeah, there was allegations. That's why Here Comes Honey Boo Boo went on, like got taken off airs because of those allegations. And it was Pumpkin's dad against Anna, the oldest sister.
Oh, it wasn't Honey Boo Boo. It was another. Okay.
Girl. No, but you saw Honey Boo Boo's dad, like, not want to have anything to do with her on TV. Like, and then he was married to that, what was her name? Jennifer. She was awful, and Jennifer was competing with Mama June. And, like, for Sugar Bear. Like, for Sugar Bear. Come on.
Right.
It got wild. I am curious. I felt a lot for Alana and Pumpkin.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. And I think they're just, it's fascinating. Their life.
Yeah.
So I'm totally going to watch it.
Okay. And that's on what?
Lifetime.
Oh, Lifetime.
How's your coffee with ice in it?
Y'all, Leslie got an ice maker. And so I was like, oh, if I had an ice maker, I'd be making all kinds of iced coffee. And she was like, would you like one? And I was like, absolutely.
Say less.
She's very excited about her ice maker. She's like, I'm making up all the ice drinks.
If anybody needs a cold drink, I got ice, y'all.
It's just warming up. It's like, I feel like summer just started this right now.
Yeah.
Because this week is like 93, 99. 90, like,
girl, on Wednesday, there's a heat advisory.
Yes.
Like, it's supposed to get up to like 108, 114 in places.
Good thing the kid mine.
It is May, y'all.
It's May. It's going to be, I'm glad that it's been raining at least.
Yeah. And then it's going to go right back down.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's not going to stay up there.
Okay.
But, like, it feels like a threat.
It does.
Like, 110 in May? Oh, my Lord.
Y'all ready, Texas? Like, I guess.
Well, thank God I got an ice maker.
I'll pour it.
Crisis averted.
I'll put it on my back. I get cold.
What you got going on?
Okay. So there is I don't know if you've seen, there was, I think it might be old, and I don't know. Sometimes, like, stuff just gets stirred up. Yeah. Because when I went to go look at the video, like, there was a comment that said, like, there's no reason for this video to be this blurry. And I absolutely agree. Like, so I'm thinking that it was like mid 2000s. Yeah. That's what, because that, like, there's no reason. If y'all look at this video, I'm gonna send you to it. Now, why is this blurry? It's quite annoying. But
maybe they just needed to, like,
something. It's annoying, but you still get the gist of the video. So they were like in New Jersey, which makes it better because, like, of the reaction. Like, picture like Real Housewives of New Jersey and Polly and what's the other one? Jersey Shore, like those type, like they're turning 40, right? And they're having a big party. Well, the husband, he's like, I want to bring my wife because it's the husband's birthday, right? 40th birthday, and the wife threw him the surprise party.
Okay.
I don't know if it's a surprise or not. It was a party. There's surprise in there, so sorry.
Trying to ruin your surprise.
Yeah, trying to spice up the story. Whatever. And so he was like, hey, I want to thank my wife. My wife come up here. When you have a little moment when your wife throw you a party, you want to say thank you for everybody coming out. And he was like, thank you, everybody, for coming out. I can't believe I'm 40. We blah, 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 saying all nice things. And he's like, I know it's my party, but, and he has his wife. He's like, gets the ring from her wedding ring. And everyone was like, oh, because, like, she's like, oh, they're going to get he bought her an upgrade, a nicer ring. He took the ring from her, and then he's like, and just so you know, I know everything. And he's like, I know you fucking cheated. I've seen this, and I did, like, going off on her. And she's like, what? Going off. And then he's like, and I saw the pictures of his little small dick, and and I'm like, first of all, I was like, girl, you cheating on your husband for somebody with a small dick? The hell? That's the true crime. No, I'm playing. Don't cheat on him. But anyway, but that was like, it made me go.
Not like no short man.
Yeah, like, you blowing up her life for that, girl. But anyway, girl, he's going off, and then, like, it's like, because it's awkward at the party then, because you're like, everybody's like, what? And so a friend tries to come up just to, like, diffuse the situation. Right. So she's like, yo, let's do this. And he's like, and you knew. Ooh. And you knew too. I should kick your, and like, all, like, she kick your, like, just total New Jersey Italian going off at this wedding or this party or whatever. And so I guess she leaves at some point because whatever. And then there's another footage, like, people are dancing and the girl's like, I guess we're happy. I don't know what to do. And that would have been me and Leslie too, like, because they're all, like, dancing, they're having a good time, but at the same time it's like, what?
I'm gonna get some of this food, and
like, she was like, I guess we're happy. It was, the song too was, it was Whitney Houston. the DJ was savage for that, like, but it's not right.
No,
oh, it's okay. But like he kind of like mixed it with another song, so it was like a part where everybody was like jam, and I'm like, DJ, you was wrong for that. But that's kind of funny.
That is,
and that's why everybody was kind of like, it's okay, we're dancing and having a good time.
Is it okay if I find?
Yeah. and one of the guys was like, he's having fun now, but it'll catch up to him later.
It always does.
It's funny because it's true. He's like having a good time, like, I am 40, and then later on he's gonna be like,
but yeah, I need to see this video.
Yes, I'll have to send you. But like I said, I feel like it's later, it's earlier because the video quality will kind of piss you off a little bit. It's on YouTube, and it's funny because I saw someone talking about it on TikTok, but they didn't have the full video posted. And then you know how you can go search like in the comments. And it said, "Hey, someone like here's the YouTube."
Oh, I love when
and I was like, "Thank you." And there was somebody that commented on YouTube like, "Who else is here from TikTok?" And there was like so many. I'm like, me. Like, let me check in.
I will, yeah. Or if there's like a article, like a clickbait article, and it's like, okay, what are the 3 things I need to know? And then they'll be like, blah blah and blah. I'm like, thank you.
Yes.
I'm about to click and read.
Right. Or like, because sometimes it's buried.
It is.
Yeah.
I have been that hero before too, because I'm like, I need to know, and I'm one of the first people to read this, so here y'all go.
Right.
So, I mean, sometimes it's your turn to be the hero, and take a penny, give a penny. That's how that works.
Crazy girl.
Well, my next thing was, you got anything else about the wedding?
No. I just wanted to tell y'all a story. That was crazy.
I was Jojo Siwa and Chris Hughes.
Jojo.
She confirmed that she's going to London to see him.
Please take me first class to my fancy house in London town. Because she broke up with her girl
at the rap party.
Yeah.
And the girls been out seeing other people too.
Well, that's good. They should.
Yeah.
And it was kind of annoying me but people always do. I mean, it's just people like whenever somebody's like that young and they break. Even I don't know, when people break up, you can't always like take a side. Sometimes you're just like you can't get mad because somebody's feelings change.
Yeah.
Like, bruh, they're like 21.
I mean,
it's not JoJo's fault. JoJo's fine. Old girl's gonna be fine.
They will realize this was for the best.
Yes, like it doesn't mean, I don't know. It's just funny because I remember on that video, like the girl was trying to gain sympathy, and everybody was like, "Oh no!" I'm like, "Girl, you gonna be all right.
You'll be fine."
I'm like 22.
Jojo Siwa. I don't know. I do like Jojo Siwa though. I
still like her.
I was concerned at a point because I think Chris Hughes is like 32 and she's only 21. So I was worried that he was like playing her to play the game,
right?
And that she like ruined her relationship because like 32-year-old man and a 21-year-old girl like that,
right?
I don't know.
I kind of go back and forth because like when you're 32, especially a man, you probably are at that maturity level,
right?
Near a maturity level. It's probably in the middle somewhere, probably, yeah. But it's not. Now at this age, you kind of like, but it's still fine.
It'll be fine later.
But later in a decade, when she's 31 and he's 41, no one's gonna think twice of it.
Yeah.
And I remember I had a friend, Elizabeth. Her parents were 10 years apart. I think Tanya and Jerome are like 10 or 15 years apart. So, yeah.
I'm 3 years older than Paul, and he tells me I robbed the cradle.
No.
Whatever.
But yeah, I mean, it makes sense. I'm not mad at it.
I think they're cute together. Yeah. Their feelings do seem genuine. Like watching clips of, I haven't watched like all of Big Brother. I've just seen clips.
Right.
But I don't know. I hope they stay friends.
Yeah, because it's like when actors fall in love on set. Like they were in Big Brother, so like you find someone and you kind of, and then like when you go to the real world,
it's like summer camp love.
Yeah, like you go to the real world and you're like, oh, I didn't really like you like that.
Right.
So we'll see how long it lasts. Yeah. Or maybe it's true. Who knows?
Well, they still are claiming that they're just friends and that they're not dating. But, no, they posted Instagram stories together.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, they posted photos together. And then she said she's going to go back and see him at the end of May.
Okay. Well, we were like your number one JoJo. You want to follow Jojo Siwa? Woo 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 is your podcast. So we'll give you an update.
Keep it live. Keep it real.
We will update you on some JoJo Siwa, her shenanigans.
I mean, yeah,
because we are fascinated.
Yeah.
So,
what else? What else you got, girl?
Okay. Have you heard of the guy? His name is Phoenix, and he is sailing from Oregon to Hawaii all by himself. Just him and his cat. Bless you. Bless you.
Him and his cat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
they have a pretty nice boat. But yeah, everyone's like, oh my gosh, because he's just by himself. And just, can you imagine, like, open water just scares the crap out of me. I love the water, but I also been able to see the land over there. Like the ocean.
Have you been on a cruise?
I haven't, and I don't really want to.
It's like, I went on a cruise in high school, and I remember being on the ship in the middle of the ocean at night, and you can't see anything.
Right.
No direction. I mean, there's nothing but sea.
Right.
Like, if you just went down or up, I mean, who knows what happens out there?
Oof. Yes. I know.
We talked about the Bermuda Triangle.
Girl.
Everybody was worried about the Bermuda Triangle back in the day. I still don't know what happens in there, but I'd be scared of it.
Girl, I'll never forget one of the most memorable episodes of Quantum Leap that I've ever seen was when he was a pilot in the Bermuda Triangle, and they went to it, and I was like, what? I remember I was like, well, I've never heard of this, but I will not be over there. It's fascinating to be
adding Bermuda Triangle and quicksand to list of fears in the 80s.
Exactly. But yeah, what was I even talking about? Oh, sailing.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, what was the topic? But yeah, he's just sailing by himself, and like, okay, so to be honest with you, I didn't do like the best research on this because he does a lot of lives, and I can't stand the live. Lives are annoying.
But like, sucked into lives.
Yeah, like I think, and I've discovered why, because like I don't know when can I leave? What if I leave and like something hilarious happens? What is the plot? What is the climax? What are you going to do? Like, I don't understand it. The concept of it, like, because I feel like I'm just looking at you be, and that is not entertaining. Like, I'm just looking at you be like, let me read these comments. Yeah, I got this from Target. Oh, this necklace, thank you. Yeah, I got this from, and you're like, what is going on? What is the point of this?
I will get sucked into lives.
Really?
All the time. The dumbest stuff too. I don't know how, but on TikTok Live, there's a channel where it's these Asian women, and they have this big bucket, and they put these big ass crystals into it, and they take these scoops, and they scoop them out and put them in the bowl.
Girl, the way I will scroll so fast because I don't understand. I know exactly what you're talking about.
A saxophone man that shows up on my live. I'll watch him for a little bit.
Showing up, and I know that if I really wanted to like really make a difference in my TikTok following, then I could go on live. But my little Virgo brain, my practical brain, it doesn't. I don't understand. What's the purpose? And what does it end? What is the structure? I don't understand.
Can you turn this into a 1 minute clip, please?
I don't.
With just the highlight.
Yes. So I don't have I've seen like video. What I learned of him is other people talking about him. Like, have y'all seen about Phoenix? And I'm like, what happened? Who's Phoenix? And like, yeah, it's crazy because I have lots of questions because it's not the best well flushed, but like, because I'm like, so he just does he edits videos and stuff, they said, but like, I guess he has like some type of internet something satellite.
I don't know. Can you hotspot it?
Right. He has something. He has equipment and things to do stuff. Yeah.
Do we know why he's sailing?
I think he was diagnosed with some type of like disease or something at some point. He either beat it or is in remission or something, and was just like, I'm going to live life to the fullest. And I mean, he has tons of people talking about him. It's tons of followers. I mean,
nice.
Cool. It'd just be a little sad that you're by yourself. I think like the first time I'd be like, okay, somebody want to go with me now? Like, Leslie, you want to come? It was kind of boring.
Yeah. I'm going to turn around.
It was fun at first. Like, I don't know. Like I said, do your first one by yourself because that is kind of cool.
Maybe that's why he took the cat.
Yeah, cat. But
maybe he has internet. Maybe he's on the time of his darn
he seems like he is. He does have internet. He's on live. And he
lives while he's sailing?
Yes.
Oh, I'm going to check him out.
Okay. Sailing with Phoenix.
Okay.
Thank you, girl, because I can't do it. Because I'd be like, Phoenix, what? See, this is how my life would be. I'd be like, hello, we're going to do this live for approximately 30 minutes, and we will discuss these things. I wonder, but that's not bad, right? Do we need to plug this in?
No, we're good.
Okay. But I would just need an outline of, like, how long do I need to be here? That's why I can't watch it, because I don't understand how long I'm supposed to be watching you.
You just bounce, and if you miss it, you miss it. Maybe nothing happened.
Exactly. And I would be annoyed that I sit there and watch you and nothing happened. And you nothing happened? What the
hell? I do like watching. I'll never forget. I used to follow this girl, Truthfully Trisha. I found her on Dr. Phil. And she had a 2-part episode. She was addicted to YouTube. She wanted to be a YouTube star. And she had haters and all this stuff.
Not the haters.
It was a lot. And so I found her naturally on YouTube. And it was when she was on Dr. Phil, her and her husband were fighting about how she's on YouTube anymore all the time. Well, through the time that I've watched her, her and her husband divorced. Mm-hmm. He married her hater. She lost a bunch of weight and found a rebound guy in the pandemic, and you could tell that she was dickmatized. Like he rocked her socks off like she had never. And then they broke up, and that was when she would go live. And Paul was rehearsing because he's a drummer. He was rehearsing, and she went live, and she started drinking blackberry wine or blackberry whiskey or bourbon or something. When I tell you, by the end of her live, she was so shitty. Like it's infamous, and I saw it live.
Oh, you saw it live.
Like the comments were coming in, and everyone's like, "Trisha, turn this off."
Oh no!
I mean, girl, she put out names out there. She had protected his name the whole time. Like, she got messy. And then the aftermath of it was bad. And then, like, now she's finally off YouTube because it was not, like, she became homeless. Like, she went to YouTube headquarters to ask them to get her. She went for it, but not in a great way. So she is off YouTube now, thankfully.
Thanks, Trisha.
But, yeah, watching her live,
that was crazy.
That was fun. But I'm also, like, sad that she messed herself up. So
right. Dang.
But also, if you're gonna go live, I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, and I think that's my worry too. I feel like I would say or do something, or I can't edit. Or what if you I don't know. Somebody behind you did something or something. Right? I don't know. I need to be able to edit this video, please. I've seen the clips of Hallie and Chloe Bailey, they have 2 funny live moments, and I wasn't there.
Where they figure out what the roses and stuff
mean. Yes, and the difference in them, like I don't know which is which. I'm so sorry, Black people. But the really sweet Little Mermaid.
Oh, that's Hallie.
Okay, thank you. She was like, "Oh, you guys, don't save your money. Don't do that." And then her sister was like,
"Oh, that's money.
That's money, yeah,
for us."
And then her sister was like, "Oh, wait. How can we access this?" Like, just their differences of personalities was really apparent. That was really cute. And then there's another one where I think it was Chloe. Yeah, Chloe, where there's like a horse statue in the back of her.
I haven't seen it.
Oh my God. There's a horse statue in the back of her, and she's just talking, and one of the comments was like something like, "That horse" or something. And she was like, "Who's a horse? Not me. Who are you calling a horse? Now let me hear you neigh." And then someone says, "The horse behind you," and she's like, "Oh, y'all, I'm sorry. I apologize." I've seen it. I will stop every time. She's like, Oh.
Let me hear you neigh.
She's like, they're cute.
They're cute.
Yeah.
I'm gonna follow this sailor and his kitty cat.
Sailing with Phoenix. Right. Maybe you can do better. Be like, girl, this is what's going on. I'm like,
he'll be like, his lives are wild.
Right? I'm like, oh. But yeah, he seems like a cutie pie too. So. Yeah. You got anything else?
That's all I got, really.
All right, well, that was fun. Hot topics.
I mean, here to here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you ready for What Are You Into?
I'm ready.
What are you into?
Well, there is a new reality show. Y'all know I love Housewives. And there's not really that much Housewives on. All right now is Atlanta. And I think Miami comes on in June. And I'm excited about it because Miami's good. And Atlanta's been really good.
Okay.
So, fun times. The South is here to stay.
Ain't going nowhere.
Yes. But there's a new one called Love House. And it has like a few housewives. Like has like, I think it has Giselle from Potomac, Ashley from Potomac, Leanne from New York, and Shannon Bedore. And if you are an avid listener of Woo Woo the podcast, you know I love Shannon Bedore. She is a hot mess, and I'm here for it all. Here for it. Where Shannon Bedore's in it, and it's fun. They're all like they're all vying for men. Like there's a bunch of men. They're trying to find love. And it's really nice because they made it age appropriate, like men that they actually would want to be with. Because housewives are like for.
It's not like MTV where like the same guys were here's Chance, here's Six Pack.
Yeah, you're like yeah, they're all men of and it's been I watched like I think I had it on the background like 2 or 3 episodes. I think like they do the thing where they like roll out 2 or 3, and then after that, so I think they're on episode 3 or 4 now or whatever. But it is funny. It's a great it's a great mix of that's some good housewives. Those 4 are one of the strongest housewives we have in the franchise. That's
probably why they got their own show.
Exactly. And then you put Shannon Bedore in there, and Shannon Bedore, girl, and Giselle's on there, and Giselle's arguably one of the most beautiful housewives. She's like in her 50s. She's gorgeous, green eyes. Everyone thinks Giselle's pretty, and they were supposed to ask, like, invite somebody on a date, and then like. I think Shannon picked somebody, and then Giselle picked the same person. And she was like, I was trying to act like I wasn't jealous, but I am. She's like, of course, look at her. Like, she's just so neurotic. She's like, tries to play it cool, but she cannot. She can't. She's like, of course, Giselle's beautiful. Look at her. Like, you can tell she's like, goes from like, I was trying to play it cool. I can't do it. Shannon. I'm like, Giselle, don't take that girl's man.
But did you send me that Modern Family clip where it was, I can't remember, I don't know the guy's name. But he's beefing with like some board of education. She stole his award, and she was like, "I'm gonna go and I'm gonna dress like this." And Sofia Vergara comes in, and she has every one of her dresses on, and obviously looks better in it. And she's like, "Damn it!" Every time Sofia comes out, and she's like, and he's like, "I didn't even see her go in the dressing room."
Yes, that Sofia Vergara would have you feeling like that.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not coming out.
Selma Hayak would have me feeling like that.
Exactly. You go first. I'll wait.
Yeah. What after is she wearing?
Right.
Because I can't be wearing the same thing.
Who wore it better? Shut the fuck up.
I know.
You didn't even have to ask. Girl, what are you into?
Girl, I'm into making a sourdough bread for my friends.
She is. I ate like. She gave me half a loaf last week, and I ate it all by myself, like in 2 days, a day and a half.
I mean, but that's the way you got to do it.
Yeah,
because that's when it's the best.
It was, and I put our sardines on there. It was so good. I thought about it, and I wasn't trying to beg, but it ended up being like that because I literally just wanted to let her know, like, damn, like that. But then I was like, I'm really sad that I ate
my bread so fast. It was so delicious.
And she was like, I'll make you some when you come over. And I was like, yes. And I was like,
thanks,
I didn't mean for it to be like that, but if that's what happens.
Thanks for picking up what I was putting down.
Right. I'm like, that's what happens, and that's what happened.
Well, and this time I made a double batch and I split it into 3 loaves. So ain't nobody splitting loaves. Everybody gets their whole
I'm very excited.
Own loaf. I got some apricot preserves from my dad. I have that cinnamon pecan sugar
that was
butter.
good.
That stuff is good. The sardines on it are good. We have some pineapple curry herring to try. So, I don't know. Sourdough is where it's at. And it's weird that it's just sourdough starter and water and flour and salt. That's it. And, like, the actual, like, hands-on time of, like, making it is very minimal, but it does take forever because you gotta feed your starter and let it rise and then mix it out.
It's still time consuming.
Every 30 minutes for 2 hours, you gotta fold it and you let it rise. Cold proof. But I am getting good at it. And I love me a good sourdough.
It's so good. And it's nice because both me and Leslie are in a household where nobody else wants to eat it. So I'm like, that's fine.
Yeah.
I probably could have gotten my kids to try it. But whenever they asked me, I purposely was like, it's sourdough. I made sure I was like, it's sour. Y'all wouldn't like it. They probably would like it, but
they don't even know that.
They don't. I purpose, and the way I said, they're like, oh, never mind. I don't try this. It's gross.
The sourdough grilled cheese, though, so freaking good.
Yeah, the bread is good.
Yeah,
I'm excited.
I'm in it. Yeah, and sourdough starter, like once you have some, you just have some. You don't have to do nothing but feed it every once in a while. You can let it sit in your fridge for weeks and not do anything. It'll be nice. So we're having sourdough up in here, y'all.
It's a sourdough.
I can't wait for like some good old tomatoes.
Ooh.
Like a piece of sourdough with like mayo and tomato and salt and pepper.
Yes. That does sound good.
Delicious. All right. You ready for a triple dipper?
I'm ready for the triple dipper.
So it's like starting summertime.
Starting to be summer. In a few weeks is going to be Memorial Day, and
we'll
be in it. Pools are opening, guys.
Like all the end of year stuff is happening. The graduates are graduating. I had lots of graduates in our family, like lots of college graduates.
Very good.
Yeah, very exciting.
Yeah, it is. It's May for moms. It's Maycember. Like we have every day. I'm like, where do I pick up? Where do you go? LJ's going to baseball game. Levy's going to Splash Kingdom. And then there's awards assemblies and boopity boopity boo.
Field day.
Yes.
It's exciting now. I love the end of year.
End of year is fun.
It's not even actually the end. It's just the end of the year for kids.
Like the year's actually
the middle of the actual year.
Right. Yeah.
Yes. What am I supposed to do with this? But in honor of summer starting, we're doing our top 3 summer-related movies.
Yay!
Do you have any honorable mentions?
I do. And I was thinking more like that remind you of summer. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, because some of them are like, I guess they're all take place in the summer. I don't know what. Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so my honorable mention is As Good as It Gets, because whenever I was in college, I used to love, like, I remember my freshman semester, like I came back to Dallas, I think like one time. And then I think other times I would split it. Like I'd maybe hang out in Wichita Falls for a little bit and then come back. And then one year I was like, I think my senior year or the summer before my last summer there, I was like, I'm not going to take any classes. I'm just going to work and have a blast up here in Wichita Falls. I had a blast in Wichita Falls. And that's all I'm going to do. And that's what I did. And I came back to Dallas to like visit a little bit, but I pretty much stayed in Wichita Falls for the summer. And we had a blast and we had parties and just fun times. And I lived in a house, but we didn't have cable. And so we had DVD and I watched As Good as It Gets so many times. But that is such a good, I'm still not tired of it. I can still, if you were like, Ramel, would you like to watch As Good as It Gets? And I'd be like, yes.
I think I saw that one time.
It is such a good movie. I don't know why I love that movie so much. The acting is really good. It's just a good movie. I don't know why I can watch that. That's why. And every time, like when you say Greg Kinnear, I immediately think of like that's my reference for Greg Kinnear. Like Greg Kinnear, I'm like, yeah, that's good.
What was his character on that? Was he bad?
No. He was a gay. He was married to Cuba Gooding Jr.
Oh yeah,
and they had that cute little dog. That dog was. I wanted a dog like that. That dog was so cute. And then Jack Nicholson and Helen Hunt. It was just. I don't know why I love that movie so much, but I watched it all the time. Like All the time. That's summer.
Oh, I'm tired from hanging out at the pool. I'm gonna eat a sandwich with Doritos on it and watch as good as it gets. That sounds nice though.
Yes, that's what's
and
that
then
movie?
Taking a nap on the couch, facing the back of the couch.
Yeah,
it's over.
Period. So, do you have any honorable mentions?
I did, but I don't remember if that was actually in the summertime. It might have been at wintertime.
Oh,
I've seen Jurassic Park in the theater.
In the theater?
I remember.
I feel like Jurassic Park is summer blockbuster.
I couldn't remember if it was summer. I remember being at North Park Mall.
I bet you it was summer.
Let me look.
Because I feel like movies now. Well, I guess you had holiday blockbusters too. But I feel like things were summer blockbusters, or maybe they came out around Thanksgiving.
June 11th. Yeah. It was summer. Yeah. So there was a standalone theater by North Park. And this was when North Park was a horseshoe and Fuddruckers was outside. But I remember standing at the theater and it went all the way around. We had to wait to get in. Yes. And we couldn't sit with our parents. And I got really scared.
Oh, no.
And I had to go be like, Mike, can you come sit with us? There was one seat with us, and I asked my best friend's dad to come sit with us.
Oh, because you got scared in the movie?
I got real scared.
Oh, no.
When he ate the guy off the toilet. No. It was too scary. Like the first, the thing hit and the water shook. I was scared.
That's scared. Hilarious.
But I vividly remember being wrapped around the building.
Yeah, that's funny how that used to happen.
Yeah.
I remember my mom told me when we went to go see Home Alone, around Home Alone time, and that was like a winter blockbuster movie. And my mom told me the story about my Uncle Darren because they were like, oh, there's a line. And they were like, what movie's the line for? And they were thinking like, oh, it's probably going to be Home Alone. So my uncle was like, what movie y'all waiting for? And they were like, The Bear. And my uncle was like, he said, he like laughed in their face. He's like, and I was like, oh, Uncle Darren.
I saw Home Alone in that same theater.
Really?
Mm-hmm. And my mom got the giggles so hard when Daniel Stern, and when he got the tarantula put on his face. My mom and my best friend's mom, they got the giggles so bad that they had to leave the theater because they were like being disrupted. They could not stop laughing.
Because they were just best friends.
They were just best friends with the giggles.
That's hilarious. I love that. It's just funny. Like I said, you used to have to like get to the movie theater super early so you could see.
Yeah, like you drive by and see. Hey, when does the next one start? Like,
you would call the phone, the movie phone.
I used to call movie phone so my boyfriend could call me. So that the phone line wouldn't ring. So I'd call, I'd be like, okay, call me at exactly 9:30. And at 9:29, I would call movie phone or time and temp and then just let it go. And then I'd click over when he called so that it didn't ring. So I could talk on the phone at night.
I see.
So I didn't have a fancy second line. Like
I did have a fancy second line.
I had to be sneaky. Yeah. I was like as sneaky as I was.
Talking on the phone. But I think my mom was just like, she just talking on the phone.
Yeah,
I'd rather her be talking on the phone,
trying to sneak
in the house, or something. Then that's hilarious. Thank you for being reasonable because she be listening.
She does.
My number 3 is kind of vague, but it's pretty much like the big Marvel blockbusters, like the Avengers. Not all of them, because some of them come out in different times, but like the Avengers and like the big ones. They just remind me of summer. My son makes us go to those and. It's fun. I enjoy it. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, makes us. I'm glad that he does because it forces us.
I would like to see all of them, and I would happily go if somebody wanted to.
Yeah. So I'm glad that he does. But it's just in the summertime, it's really fun and just like that. I think fun summertime is big blockbuster where you think of just crazy blowing stuff up, and like the Avengers and
it's hot outside, cold in the theater.
I remember. The first Doctor Strange came out a few years ago. No, a while ago, like 2008 or 17, 18, somewhere around there. But it was, and then the Cavaliers were in the playoffs, and it was such a niche meme. I'll never forget this meme because you had to be like a Marvel fan and went to go see Doctor Strange, and you had to know what was going on in the basketball playoffs. And it was like something about like what's his name? Kyrie Irving? Was it Kyrie? He like called a timeout at the wrong time or something and it was a big scandal. Can't remember the detail, but it was a big deal because he should have known, like, they didn't have any timeouts something. I can't remember. But anyway, there was a meme that was like incorporated like Kyrie Irving trying to figure out when to call a timeout, and it was Doctor Strange, and it was so hilarious. And I literally had like one. I think Jesse was the only one that I could share it with, because you had to know. But like Marvel fans are Marvel fans, but do you know what's going on in playoff basketball? Just to get that, I was like, who do I know?
This is funny.
It was. I'll never forget that meme. I'm like, it's so funny, and I can't really even share it.
Nobody will get it.
But yeah, just so that's like, basketball playoffs happen in the summer, so just fun, exciting times. Marvel, go watch a Marvel movie. I think Fantastic Four is the big Marvel summer movie this year.
It's the one this year,
I think. Fantastic Four, and then I think Avengers is next summer.
More Avengers?
Yeah, there's another. Don't ask me the details. All right. Girl, my son be talking to me. He be knowing all the box office stuff. Yeah, he'll know. So I was like, I think it's next. And he gets so mad when I'm like, Fantastic Four, they've already done that. He's like, Mom, you said that so many times. I'm like, well, I don't understand why they're doing it again. They've done it like 20 million times.
Yeah.
But he said it's a big deal. So, hey, what do I know? I'm just here. I'm just going to go and watch it with him and have a good time.
To the movies.
He wants to go to the movies. I take him to the movies. I don't know.
All right. My number 3, Dazed and Confused.
Ooh, that's a good one.
School's out for summer.
Yes.
So good. I mean, Cole Hauser. You got everybody.
Parker Posey.
Well, Eric.
Fry bacon. Yeah.
It said everything about it is good.
Yeah.
The chick from Coneheads. Freaking. All right.
I was gonna say Matthew McCann.
I mean, it's just everything about it is great. I think it's funny that it was done in 1993 and set in like 73. It was not that long after the fact,
right?
And it was filmed in Austin,
and it makes sense. Yes, because those schools that looks like a Texas high school.
Yeah,
you can tell by the school. I was like, that's the Texas high school.
Right that's there. Probably why we loved it so much.
Yeah, right.
Because I wore that out.
Yeah,
love me.
Yeah, Dazed and Confused was pretty amazing, and it was just like it didn't really have like a big plot. What was the plot?
The day after school, and the seniors are trying to get the freshmen.
Yeah,
and then Ben Affleck is in it.
Yes, I just remember I was like, what was the plot? I just remember them hanging out. But yeah,
they want to go see Aerosmith.
Yeah, it's kind of like a super bad of it.
Kind of, yeah,
but way better.
Yeah,
that's a good one, Leslie. That's a good one.
What's your number 2?
Okay, my number 2 is Sister Act, the first one.
Ooh,
because I remember seeing that with my cousin Brian when I would go to Kansas City, and Aunt Nona would always. Aunt Nona is another movie buff. She sees all the movies all the time, all of them.
So with her popcorn.
Yes, with her popcorn. Remember, we got her the popcorn bucket, and she took us to see Sister Act, and I remember we had I think even my mom was there. I don't know, maybe. I know Brian was there for sure. We all saw the first Sister Act together, and it was just fun and just
I love Sister Act.
Fun cousin times, hanging out with her cousin, and going to see Sister Act in the summer. Like, does it get any better than that?
Well, I would go to the skating rink with my cousin in the summertime.
We would go to the skating rink.
And I was like the city girl, so they'd be like, who's your cousin?
Yeah.
And like, I was mysterious and stuff. Skating.
Yeah.
You want a couples skate to Boys to Men? Okay.
Couple skate. I'd be like, you were moving quite fast.
They just held your hand. Maybe skate backwards. Paul was a skater, and he was like, I'd skate backwards with you, girl. I'm like, ah.
I remember we went to the skating ring, and my grandmother got us all shirts, and they all said, remember that Ray Charles commercial, that Diet Pepsi commercial? That was, you got the right one, baby. They all, I don't know where she got these shirts, but they said, you got the right one, baby. And so we were like, well, let's go. We were like, we all went skating. And we were like, let's all wear our shirts. And so we all wore, like, I feel like it was all my cousins, like, it was like it was so many of us, if I remember. And then I remember people asking us, like, so, like, are y'all, like, a part of a group or something? And I was like, my grandmother got a shirt. As I'm skating all cool.
As
like,
a family.
We're just really cool. I don't know what your family does, but we wear matching shirts. And go skating.
Obviously.
Yeah. I forgot about those shirts. So literally, I just told that story.
You got the right one, baby.
Fun times.
Nice.
I wonder if my cousins remember that because I'm the older cousin, so sometimes on that side of the family, I'm like, remember, and they're like, Ramel, you're freaking old. We don't remember that shit. I'm like,
I bet they remember.
I don't have to ask them.
I wish y'all still had your shirts.
I know.
That would be fun.
Yes. Okay, sorry.
Are you ready for my number 2?
Yes.
Don't tell mom the babysitter's dead.
Mm-hmm.
How are you going to go to Africa for the whole summer and leave all your kids at home? Walter orders a whole ass entertainment center on a credit card and has it delivered to the house. Has to get up on the roof and break his leg. I mean, that's a lot.
That's a lot.
Sue Ellen had to get a full-time job.
She had to get a full-time job. Why did she have to get a job? Because they ran out of money?
The babysitter had all the money, and they dropped the babysitter off at the graveyard, and she had all the money in her pocket. And they were running out of food, and the clown dog guy was trying to help, and then she fell in love with him, and
obviously.
Then the receptionist sister, she was such a bitch.
Freaking. No, that's a good one. That's a good one. That is a good summer movie. Yeah, and just leave your bye, kids.
Yeah. Bye. And then they come back and like the whole house is redone. Like that mom should have put some money, invest in your home before you go to Africa.
Right.
Like that. Those kids did a lot on just Sue Ellen's budget, which first of all tells you how it was in the 90s. Because they had a nice house.
Right.
They had a pool and everything.
Who did she go to Africa with?
I don't know.
I hope she didn't go with the guy. I'm like, that's really teaching them to put my kids first. I'm going to Africa. Bye.
Bye. Have fun. Hope you don't run out of money. Here it says random old ass babysitter that nobody knows.
Yeah, and like you didn't leave any numbers to call you it. I know it's the 90s that ever has a cell phone, but you could have left the hotel phone number. Mom, can you get some money over here? We broke.
But we get classic Christina Applegate fashion.
Yes.
Where I'm right on top of that, Rose. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's just good.
Good.
Just good stuff.
Yeah.
All right, girl. What's your number 1?
My number 1 is, of course, Independence Day.
Nice.
Yes. That's just, I remember that. I feel like it came out on Independence Day weekend or something. And I just remember going to the movie and it being packed. And
that was a huge deal.
It was a huge
deal.
Will
Coleman.
Smith. And I'm like, Will Smith. They're like, that was like Will Smith when he was just starting to climb.
Dennis Quaid. No, Randy Quaid. Randy Quaid.
Oh, okay. I was like,
were
we thinking of the same movie? Gotcha. You're right. Yes. Just Vivica Fox.
I forgot about that.
Fun times.
That's been a long time since I've seen that.
I feel like I saw it not too long ago, like a few years ago, and it still holds up pretty good. It's not bad. Yeah. Jeff Goldblum.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it holds up like where you're like maybe some of the effects don't, but like the acting and stuff and you're not like, oh, this is cringy.
Not like The Shield.
No. Girl, I watched that to the end.
She was texting me in the middle of it, and I was like,
I want someone to love me like Shane loves Mara. And then a few episodes later, I was like, no, never mind.
Never mind.
Like, sorry, God, please block that blessing.
Did you see any of Walton Goggins on SNL?
Oh, I meant to and I forgot.
I didn't watch it either.
Okay, yes.
So extra.
He does. I meant to go because I saw it and I was not in the position to like watch it. I think I even saved it. And
I saw him dance with his mom.
Yes, he looks so really cute. Yeah. And then they finished Righteous Gemstones. Mm-hmm, that was like the series finale. Thank you. I'm like, that's not right.
It's not a word. Finale. All right, my number 1.
Yeah.
Addams Family Values.
Oh, of course.
If there's an option for Addams Family Values to be on the list, it obviously has to be on the list. But yeah,
you're right, because it's in the summer. Canoes. I say that all the time to my kids, and they're like, what the hell is she talking
about? I wonder why they decided to do the turkey at the summer camp, the Thanksgiving thing. Because that's for Thanksgiving. For summer.
Yeah. Maybe they just needed a reason for Wednesday to go off.
You're like, please take this, child.
They were just, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I guess the writers just needed like it'll be Thanksgiving.
Chippewa.
Yeah,
I love that. What's her name?
Christine Baranski.
Yes,
she. Now that's the what do you call it? A versatile actress.
Very
right.
Camp Chippewa. She's so funny.
Or this is what I say to all the time. Please help me. I'm drowning. I'm dying.
I'll be the victim.
All your life. Girl, we didn't even say Joan Cusack, who should have won an Academy Award for that movie.
For real.
I don't know why she didn't, for the life of me.
We're always going to go hard for Deb.
That has to be one of the best villains of all time.
I mean, for real.
I mean, almost to where you were sad to be like, oh yeah, she couldn't be part of the family.
She would have been perfect.
She couldn't come back for the next Addams Family movie. Because, man.
Yeah, she was good stuff.
That was Joan Cusack. I give you an honorary Oscar.
Oh, yeah.
You played that part.
Played the hell out of
it. That shit. Deborah. Debbie. Deborah.
Good old Addams Family Values. And I think all of those were like, mine were around 93. That was a good year, I guess.
Where's my stuff at? Oh, I think maybe Sister Act might have been.
I think Sister Act might have been also.
Independence Day might have been. My As Good as It Gets was a little bit later.
Yeah.
And then Marvel was
recent, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, fun.
Yay, well, I had a blast.
Me too. Is there anything else you need to add?
No, girl.
All right. Well, I'm Leslie. Make sure you're following us on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and watch us on Spotify and YouTube.
And I'm your girl, Romelda Realtor. Make sure you follow me on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube.
See y'all next week.
Bye.
Woo, woo, woo.